Hello. The Paris Junior College Quality Enhancement Plan, or QEP, details skills the college will teach its students to enhance their educational experience. This video will teach you how to accomplish Student Learning Objective 1, Understanding Basic Computer Skills. At the end of this video, you will demonstrate your understanding of Student Learning Outcome 1 by accessing the internet on a laptop or desktop computer, using search engines to find reputable sources for coursework, and downloading files from the internet successfully. In order to connect to the internet from a wireless connection, click on the network icon in the bottom right corner of the screen. It may look something like this. Choose a network and then click Connect. Type in a password if prompted and click Next. If you would like for your computer to be discoverable on the network, click Yes. Otherwise, click No. Once connected, use a browser to access the internet. A browser is a software program that allows users to access web pages on a computer or mobile device. Some examples of browsers include Google Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge, or Safari. I recommend Google Chrome as it is one of the most universal web browsers. Double-click on the browser icon. Tap or double-click the address bar, which is a text box at the top of the current page. Enter the web address of the page that you would like to visit and press Enter. An address, or URL, is a unique address that identifies the web page, such as www.parisjc.edu. You may then scroll to view the page or click links on the page to take you to other pages within the site. Let's talk about using search engines. A search engine is a website that takes user input and searches a database of indexed web pages to find pages from other websites. Some examples of search engines include Microsoft Bing, Yahoo, and of course, Google. For this video, we're going to use Google. If the web browser you're using does not contain a separate search box near the address bar, enter the web address of your preferred search engine. In the search engine, type the desired search text in the search box. Be descriptive in your search to narrow down the results and press Enter. Scroll through the results and click on a related result. Since anyone can post content on the internet, and since that content may or may not be true, make sure that you are using credible websites in your research. Academic databases will provide scholarly, peer-reviewed articles, which means the article has been reviewed by experts within that particular field. 4 things to consider when viewing results from a search engine include: who is the author of the source? Who is sponsoring the source? What is the purpose of the article? And who is the intended audience? So in this case, I searched for the Spanish flu pandemic since that aligns with my research interests. And you can see there's several. There's one from the Centers for Disease Control, cdc.gov. That would be a reliable source to use. There's a second one from the CDC, slightly different, as you can see there. There's the Wikipedia, which I'm not all that keen on using Wikipedia for anything beyond just kind of a general introduction. There's clevelandclinic.org, which is a leading medical organization. It would be a reliable resource. But if you don't know who it is, then by all means, find out. Archives.gov is the National Archives. That would be a reliable source. Stanford.edu. PAHO, or WHO, I assume would be the World Health Organization, but I don't know that, so I would need to verify that. Stanford.edu is a leading university. It would be a reliable source. Britannica.com is an online encyclopedia. That would be a reliable source. The articles there are made by professionals, by people who are experts and have studied the field. History.com, I'm not sure. And statnews.com. I'm not sure about that one either. I'd have to do some research to figure out who exactly is the author, what's their perspective, who sponsors them, so on and so forth. But in this case, A history of the 1918 flu pandemic, that'd be a great resource to start with. And this tells you quite a bit. No, I'm not going to give feedback. Tells you a lot, historical images, the timeline, infographics, and lots of different information. This would be a very good source to use, a very reliable source to use. Now, the librarians at Paris Junior College can help you find relevant, reliable, and authoritative sources for a research paper. Let's go over how to use databases available to you from library services at Paris Junior College. So once again, we're going to go back to parisjc.edu. At the top of the banner here that you see here, hover over Student Services and click on Library Services. Look to the left side of the screen under Explore the Library. If on campus, use databases by topic. But if you are off campus, say you're at home, you will need to click on Databases Off Campus and log in using your student ID as your username and your 2-digit month, 2-digit day, 4-digit year, birthday as your password. Since I'm on campus, I'm going to click Databases by topic. There are many databases to search through, some of which are specifically designed for specific disciplines, such as nursing, or English, or the sciences, or even religion and philosophy. However, the database that is most commonly and most frequently used is EBSCO's Academic Search Complete, which is a multidisciplinary database that contains hundreds of thousands of articles from across the spectrum of disciplines. And that's under General. So click on Select Academic Search Complete Database. In the search bar, search for an article using keywords. Now, what I'm going to do for the purposes of demonstration, I'm going to turn full text off so you can see how useful it would be. And so in my case, once again, I'm going to search for Spanish flu, since that is in line with my research interests. I'm going to click search. Once I have searched for a topic, I can narrow my results down. As you can see, I have more than 1,200 that I can choose from, but that's just too many to sort through. So I can limit my results to academic articles. That knocks it down to 785 results. Selecting full text and peer-reviewed knocks it down even further to about 305. And lastly, I can limit the publication date to the years that I want. In this case, I'm going to limit it to those articles published from 2020 to 2022. You can see there, that's a much more manageable 143. Now that we've talked about using databases to find articles, to find information on the internet, let's talk about downloading those files from the internet. So in this case, with the database that is used through the library services, once a useful paper is found, it can actually be downloaded or saved to your computer by clicking on the download link associated with the paper. Be careful though. Files on the internet, if you're somewhere else on another website, those might contain viruses or malware. So a reliable, up-to-date antivirus and anti-malware program should certainly be installed on the computer before you download anything. Frequently, you can download a paper from the search results themselves. However, it's a good idea to click on the article title and briefly read the abstract, which gives you a brief summarization of the paper itself. So in this case, this number 6 caught my eye. The end has not yet come, the 1918 Spanish flu and the COVID-19 pandemic in a Brazilian Seventh-day Adventist bulletin. So comparing the two, I can download the HTML full text, which is designed to be read in a web browser. I can download a PDF full text, and I can even save a PDF to a cloud, and I can do that straight from here. However, I want to click on the title. So once I click on the title, I can also see it gives you a brief summarization in the abstract itself, about a paragraph or so. And oftentimes, Academic Search Complete will also provide you with the citation format right here, okay, here on the right-hand side of your screen. So you can click on Cite, And that will give you all kinds: American Medical Association, the APA, Chicago, Harvard, Chicago 17th edition, Notes and Bibliography, MLA, the 9th edition. That can be very useful when you're making a works cited page or a bibliography. That can be extremely useful. So I'd recommend that you take advantage of that. All right. Once you've read the abstract, though, and you've added the source to your works cited page or your bibliography, you can download the full text version. Oftentimes, there are multiple ways to download the article. HTML full text is, like we said, is designed to be read in a web browser, and sometimes even has the option to listen to the article, like this one does. Oftentimes, though, there is a PDF option to download it onto your computer. That says PDF full text. Now, with EBSCOhost, with Academic Search Complete, it's on the left-hand side. With other search engines, with other databases, it might be on the right-hand side. But all of them, nearly universally, should have that information, should have that option here. So in this case, clicking on the PDF file of the paper will open it in a new page. Click the down arrow at the top right-hand corner of the screen, and in the Save As box that pops up, you will choose where to save the file, and you can change the file name if necessary. And so I'm going to click Local Disk, Academic Materials. I'm going to create a separate folder for this. I'm going to click New Folder. Click create that file, that folder, excuse me. Click on it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to change the name of this so I can be as descriptive and organized as I can. So that might be Spanish flu and COVID, Brazilian Seventh-day Adventist Bulletin. And I can click it and save it to my computer. Congratulations! Now that you're done with this video, you're now able to demonstrate your mastery of basic computer skills by accessing the internet on a laptop or desktop computer, using search engines to find reputable sources for coursework, and downloading files from the internet successfully. Thank you very much, Dragons. Y'all have a good day.